Today we are diving into a forgotten truck from our childhood. One tough enough to even survive Chuck Norris himself. For most of us growing up meant helping our dads work on trucks, and back then most of them looked the same, square front ends. But then Dodge entered the conversation and changed everything. This was their flagship model, the truck that took home Truck of the Year in 1995 and redefined what a pickup truck could be. It was a different time when we raced home as the street lights flickered on and stuck playing cards in our bike spokes. Dodge shook up the truck world with bold new styling, dominating where it mattered most: payload, towing power, torque, and room. So sit back, tip your hat to Walker Texas Ranger, and let's take a look at the truck that Chuck Norris helped become an icon.
Well, guys, we were trying to get off the trailer, but we can't. The ignition switch is locked up. The door key worked. Look what I found. Found a 9mm bullet. Key will not do anything. And it actually said it on the window, something about the key.
Yeah.
Works the door, but it will not work this. I don't know if it got broke or if it obviously got broke because this is an old key. So anyways, we're going to change this cylinder out and the electrical part of the switch too.
So we have this and we have a new cylinder, so we'll get that in real quick. All right, so Landon's going to get this off. What we notice is these seat belts, both sides are locked up. This door's been replaced. So yeah, I got some concerns, don't we, Landon? Oh, look, cup holder works, which that's almost always broken. Ashtray works. The radio, it's there. What do we got in here? Oh gosh, that's actually in decent what is that, Landon? Lower tank? I don't know what that's for. Oh wait, you can ride 6 deep in this car, dude.
That's cool.
I'm over here playing and Landon's over here working, guys.
He's slamming lids in my face. I forgot this has got the safety torques in them.
Oh yeah, they do.
It looks like somebody tried to drill them using these tamper-proof Torx bits.
Yeah, so the previous person tried to get something in there and they ended up bending the tip that's part of the tampering. And so you had to tap that back in there to get it to work. Yeah, broke the tamper part off of it?
Just by me hitting on it like that. I think he had already almost had it broke.
Back in the day, they tried to secure everything, Landon. Oh, wow. Just unplug your harnesses and plug your new one in. It doesn't have a security key, does it?
No, it doesn't.
That's the old one. Here's the new one with the new key. So we could have just replaced that, but we decided to replace the whole mechanism. And honestly, this mechanism doesn't look old. Hey, Linda. Oh, man. Is it off?
All right.
All right. Oh, boy. Hey, she's never done that. Up until now, we've never had the ability to rotate her. And so we're still on the trailer, guys, because the wheels are locked. We can't unload this truck until we get the wheels unlocked. So Landon was trying to make his own security bit, guys. He was getting creative. And then I was like, what are you doing, man? He's like, well, I don't know if we're going to get this out because I don't have a security bit. And I was like, what do you mean a security bit? I got like 100 of them.
I'm always struggling trying to find one of those. I think they call them tamper-proof Torx or something.
Yeah.
But every time I need one, I never have it. You guys probably struggle with that, I'm sure.
Whoever this guy was before us did.
Yeah, because he tried to get it out. And it didn't
work.
Work.
All right, so before we do this, comment down below, what are the odds that this fixed our problem? Ooh! Ooh! You can't just start the truck! Guys! You can't just start the truck! You gotta lead them on, Landon! What is this, guy?
I'm sorry.
How much gas we got, Landon?
I don't know.
I got half a tank. It's running like crap. Let's let him listen to it.
I'm sorry, Ryan. Sorry, guys.
He did that to you guys, not me. He did it to you. It sounds pretty good, dude.
As y'all know, Dodge is terrible about their transmission, so let's see if this thing will actually go in gear.
Oh gosh.
You think it will?
I hope so. That's all right, let me set the camera up. Let me shut that door and you drive her off. Look at this craziness, Landon, the door.
All right, this is too easy, y'all. Man, guys, how exciting it is. We bought this truck from the auction for $350 and the thing started
What do we have all in it with fees and everything?
$699.
Let's go. $699 for four-wheel drive. And look at these tires. Look at the tread on them tires.
Yeah, Ryan has been super excited about this truck. I've kind of had my questions about it.
This is a cool truck, dude.
It is.
It does have an idle issue, doesn't it? Stay.
hear me?
No power steering? Does the lights work? Yeah, headlight works. Pop that hood. We haven't even seen under the hood yet. She got a rough run, don't she, Landon? Oh gosh, why is it smoking? I wonder if we should have checked the engine oil, Landon.
That would have been a good thing. We'll cut it off and do that.
Alternator's brand new. Look at that.
Yep.
What do you guys think of this truck for 700 bucks? What do you guys think? Sorry, AJ. It's no longer your truck. They put some money into it for sure. And the fact that it has a good battery, which if you bought anything from the auction, you know that doesn't usually happen. Ignition lock is damaged, probably needs replaced, and then bypassed. So I'll show you the back. It's got all 4 doors open, which are super convenient. Right, Landon?
Mm-hmm.
What are you thinking? Got a sweet toolbox, no hidey. It's got a sweet toolbox. Let's see what's in here. Dude, it's full. Hold on, guys. Let me jump up in there. Oh, wow, Landon. There's shock towels, junk rope, spray paint, tail light, Torx bits.
The chick gave the lights on, so we'll go get the scanner.
Read that.
Yeah, oh man, it threw
Shift
that
solenoid.
Oh man, that's not good.
Why?
I don't know. It's a transmission code.
And that's what they're known for, aren't they?
Yeah, solenoid A electrical. We might have to look into that.
Yeah. All right. So the crank sensor came back. The code for the cam positioning sensor came back.
So I was looking. I know the crank sensors are bad about going because it says cam or crank sync problem.
Yep.
But the distributor back there, it's got the camshaft sensor up under it and the plate.
Yep.
But it looks it's been changed already.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get up under it and look at the crank sensor, see what it looks like.
Let's go.
And I'd say we'll probably go there and try to change that out. Somebody's been in this tranny.
Have they?
You can see the.
Oh.
Looks like it's leaking and it's got silicone everywhere. It actually looks like a reman trans kind of. It's got, it's painted fresh.
It is painted. Yeah, you got a point there. See that thing right there, guys, with the wires? It's this guy right here. That right there, right, Landon?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that looks like it's been replaced, you're saying?
Yeah, at some point in time. You can tell it's newer. So.
All right. Give you guys a look of underneath it. It looks actually pretty clean under here. Like I said, I think it has new U-joints. It actually is really clean. So the only thing is like that transmission, and we don't have any power steering fluid. But overall, it's a really clean truck.
We switched out the, I think they call it a distributor pickup plate. I kept calling it a cam sensor. So I cleared the codes. Let's see what happens.
It's still running pretty rough.
Oh. It is. I didn't fix anything.
All them lights are on. Trans-town.
Oh my goodness.
Airbag,
all kinds of stuff. I wonder if it's
brake.
got some. We got some serious issues, y'all.
Yeah, we got all the lights on the dash.
Every line on my dash is on.
Does it have any codes in it, Landon?
See if it came back or not.
Or is it even worth it since this thing doesn't run any good?
I don't know.
Just,
All right, let me go to 1391.
you want to just throw it away?
No, I don't want to do that.
Is it
like
worthless?
It more now.
Oh, she's growing on you, huh?
It is. It's running now, so it growed on me.
Let's go.
All right, guys. So, number one rule in mechanicking is never assume and slap parts on something. So, I went and looked up the code. I think it'll start at P1391. Anyway, first thing says make sure it's in sync. The distributor is in sync, and it's not. It's negative 21 degrees.
You can't all be perfect like me.
I know, man.
Negative 21 degrees.
So I'm gonna make it 0, which it's supposed to be, and it probably will run good. So.
Heck yeah, dude. Let's go, brother. All right, guys, we got our mic. We got our mics on. We've been having mic issues. All right, it's negative 21 right now.
What's it at now?
14.5.
All right, it's locked down. It could have some other running issues, but cut it off now.
So what do you think it is now, Landon?
don't know. It could have all kinds of issues, you know, especially with all these check engine, you know, all these trans. Yeah, it's still acting crazy, isn't it? Man, it seems right now though. Oh, it's still bouncing in and out of range. Now I might have not adjusted it enough or something.
Is it official that we finally found something that is whipping you, Landon?
Man, it's whipping me hard, guys. So I went ahead and took the crank sensor out, even though it was new, and it looks like it's been rubbing. So I don't know what's causing that. I don't know if it's got something with the flywheel.
So we hadn't showed it to you guys. We didn't really want to, but there was something written, very profane, across this tailgate. Me and my buddy Micah took it off. Looks a lot better. We got to still get a bumper and probably 2 seats because they're both locked out, guys. Oh, this one's not locked out, Landon.
Oh, it's working now.
Yeah, now it's working.
Okay.
We ain't replacing it if it's working, Landon. Maybe Heidi fixed it. Let's go check the other one. I'd have a magic seatbelt fixing dog. Bro, they're both working.
Really?
Landon. Heidi, what'd you do, Heidi?
That's crazy.
Heidi's a good girl. She fixes seatbelts. Anybody need a seatbelt dog? She'll fix them. Right, Heidi dog? Tell him, Heidi dog. Tell him. What do you say? Let me see them ears. There they are. All right, let's see how she does now, Landon. What are the odds we fixed it, guys? Landon, tell them, what are the odds?
I don't have any right now.
1 out of 10.
I'll say a 5.
All right, that's good odds. I'll say it 18.
18?
1 out of 10, 18.
Man, okay.
I'm dyslexic.
It's hitting. I had a feeling it was going to hit. I don't know why. That's probably what's going on with it. Maybe they didn't have it shim first. It hit, then they shimmed it, and it was too late.
And we too late?
The manual doesn't say anything about shimming. I know some of these year models, the bolt holes are the other way, and they slip down in there, and you put a piece of cardboard on them. And then it bottoms out. You tighten it up, and then it kicks the cardboard out. It's like almost the size of a...
like this thick?
Yeah. Yeah, about like that.
You mentioned checking for fuel pressure. Did you do that?
No.
It's crazy. So it's fuel injected, right? But it has a throttle body, so like kind of like the Chevys?
Yeah. What I was telling Ryan earlier, guys, is I'm thankful this thing had a body lift, because we would still be fighting that crankshaft sensor if we didn't have...
Yeah, apparently they're right on the frame.
Yeah, but man, you can just get right up on there on this one. All right, let's see if that helps any. And there's the gauge if you want to see. You can stand on that. Can you see it?
$50 PSI.
What's that?
You got 50 PSI.
Oh, that's good.
Man, Landon, this thing is not.
Yeah, it's back.
It's back.
That's a new code.
Ignition coil.
P0340. That one's new too, but that one's new. The 340.
Trans 3/4 shift solenoid circuit. Oh my goodness, there's more. Did we buy a lemon, Landon?
I don't know. It's your fault, man. You're the one that wanted this Dodge.
Hey, bro, 350 bucks.
We just got somebody else's problems.
Yeah, we did.
We'll sort them out.
And I was gonna say, if anyone can fix it, it's got to be me.
Man, yeah, I know.
Or
right.
Landon. I'm sorry, Landon.
No.
It's gotta be Landon.
Wonder why it's got it throwing an ignition coil now. I almost wonder if it's got a some kind of ground problem or something.
It's right back. It's still dropping.
Yeah.
She is running awful. And we've done all this stuff. We spent all day trying to figure it out. We really don't want to move any further on, because if we don't have it running right, we don't even know if the transmission's any good. And so we don't want to spend money on parts. It's leaking out of the steering gear box. So until we get it running right, we can't do anything else.
Dipstick's not in there.
All right, guys, I'm back here at our local junkyard. We're gonna get the bumper off of this truck. We wanted to try to steal the computer, but it's already been stolen. Bumper, dipstick, and there is one other one that might have a computer, so cross your fingers. So we'll get the bumper and the dipstick, and then I'll be back at the shop with Landon. Check this one out, guys. It's a nice looking truck. It's got the cool guy rims. See what I mean by the computer's gone? Kind of sucks, but we need the dipstick and the dipstick tube because ours is busted. And then here's the actual bumper, which is actually looks really good, minus that ding right there. So we'll get that off and go from there. All right, guys, so I tried to take the dipstick tube out, can't get it out. I did get the dipstick, and then I ended up getting this bumper. But Landon just informed me of something at the shop, and so we're gonna go there and show you guys what we just found out, which is maybe gonna put a kibosh on this whole thing.
Well, guys, we're going to pull the transmission out. It did have a 1, 2, or 3, 4 shift code, but I think I fixed that. We'll show you guys. The wiring up underneath was terrible. It was just all mangled together. All the insulation had come off the wires at the connector. So the flywheel's bent. I tried to straighten it out. It's not going to work. So we're going to have to put a new flywheel in it for this crankshaft's position sensor problem.
Yeah, so we're gonna pull inside and I'll show you guys. We'll show you the flywheel once we get there. But it looks like Walker Texas Ranger done roundhouse kicked that thing multiple times. It's a pretty discouraging situation that we find ourselves in.
That's how mechanic work is, you know. You just got to keep on moving on. You know, you can't stop.
You mentioned previously, guys, we're pretty sure this transmission was replaced, which is what caused.
Yes, sir.
We think when they replaced this transmission, they did something. And then you mentioned you fixed a couple wires. They were just they rubbed raw on each other or something.
He's right here.
Oh yeah, I see it, guys.
Every one of them was just bare metal.
Yeah, that can't be good. So we got the drive shafts out. Landon got the front one. I got the back one, which took me twice as long as it took Landon because he's basically a mechanic. We're draining the training fluid, about to drop the oil. Got the starter off already. What's left, Landon?
Oh, we just got to take the bolts out and take this. This thing's crazy to get out. Have you ever done one of those? This thing's pressed in. It's like you got to beat it out. I think you could probably get a porta power. I've heard people doing that and pushing on them, and you could just pull it right out.
So we haven't told them how many miles are on it. I'll get this set up so when we actually do start up the transmission, so you guys can watch that. But hey, Landon.
That didn't take too long, did it?
No, dude. It was like we only got like an hour in it.
Gosh. Hold this up.
Yeah, I got it.
Got it?
Yep. Oh yeah, there's another linkage for the transfer case. Jack wagons.
Hold it. I
got it.
You good?
Yep. Yeah, I got it. You got it now.
Push the bottom. There you go.
What was that?
That rod came off. There you go.
Oh, my foot, finger.
Hold on.
I think we'll clear everything now if you want to drop it down.
We clear everything?
Yeah, we're clear of everything. Oh gosh, it wants to
Thought it was about to fall off, didn't you?
Yeah.
All right, hold it right there. This is I bet this might be a used motor or either just a used flex plate because it's got those blue numbers on there.
Oh, that's a junkyard plate.
Might be a junkyard motor or something. It's definitely bent.
Yeah, so why don't we show them if you can see right here. You can see that there. Where's a good one? Is that oh, right there.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can just see how close, like, this is gapped out more over here.
Yeah.
Versus over here, it's real flat.
So there you go, guys. Flex plate should be here soon. We're going to get the new one on, slap it all back together. And if it doesn't run right, what do we do, Landon? Cry?
Give it to you. Let you have it.
Amen. All right, guys. So we got the new flywheel. So, and we think 100% this is a junkyard flywheel.
Makes good sense to me.
So
let's get it back, put back in.
Let's go.
Hey, have you realized something about this truck?
What's that?
This is a truck that we're going to go out to Utah to drive. Same truck. We're doing almost last video for the jalopy truck.
That's right. I didn't even think about that. Same exact truck that we're going to be driving in Utah next week.
That Rudy is building.
Rudy's Adventures in Design, guys.
Had you thought about that yet?
Not yet until you said that.
I know. That's so cool.
Yeah. The week before we go out there, we get one.
Yeah. Texas Ranger.
Yeah, that's the Lord.
Hey, for
I'm
sure.
keeping this one.
You are? No, you ain't.
I just had to say it so you say what you were going to say.
I did say, hey, Ryan loves this truck. I was like, well, keep it if you want to keep it, dude. He's like, no, it's got to go.
Sell it.
Yeah. Let me get some Loctite. Hey,
you want me to hold it up?
Well, yeah, either that. I don't want it to fall off and bend, you know?
Yeah, that was going to be bad. It falls off there and bends. So we're going to get this back up in there, guys, and we'll be with you in a second. Are all locked in there, Landon?
Yeah, that thing is amazing how close that sensor rides to the flywheel.
All right, guys, so what we have, if I don't know if you can see it, is I'm trying to show you how close that sensor rides to the crank plate or the flex plate. And if you can see there, any deviation at all will cause an impact. I mean, that's such a minuscule 1/16 of an inch, maybe 1/8 of an inch. And so if there's any deviation in that plate, it's going to cause that sensor to read it out of spec. And so there you go.
Oh, there you go.
Yep.
Look at there. Sucker went right in, didn't
Yeah, buddy. Heidi, it's okay. I can feel it on my side by the surfaces.
You can feel it in your big toe?
I can feel it. I was holding my tongue right. That's all I was holding.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah.
Thanks, guys. Just hold your tongue right. Right, Landon?
Crackhead. Oh, you're filming all this?
Yes. Yeah, that's all I'm filming, Landon. Oh, man, guys. That's awesome, though. What was really mind-blowing to me is how close that sensor is to that plate.
It's so close.
So that's why you can't use the spacers. Because the spacers would just pull it out of the realm of what is it, tolerance.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So
I know some, I don't know what years they are, but some of them adjust, go up and down, but they come with a little piece of like
pack.
Like a cardboard little piece of like almost looks like a business card, and it sticks on the end, and when you push it all the way down. Yeah.
That's what I saw online too.
Yeah. But that's not on this model.
No. I can't wait to drive this home tonight.
Oh, I thought I got to drive it, right?
Oh! If I remember correctly,
I'm just
you didn't even want this truck.
I'm just messing. So, Ryan, what do you like about these trucks? You got to tell me. What is...
So, guys, when I was a kid at the children's home I grew up in, I always wanted die-cast cars. I love die-cast cars. Like many of you, when I was a kid, I'd save up every cent I could, and I'd go down to the 7-Eleven, I'd pick up an Auto Trader, get some 3D Doritos, and I'd sit there and I'd just circle the trucks I thought I wanted. And I always remember, Dodges were flat front trucks forever. Like, that's what they were known for. They were the flat, from like 1970 till like 93, they were the exact same truck with very little differences. And I remember in 94, I got a Dodge Ram 1500 Sport, the black truck, die-cast. And I remember looking at that truck and I was like, that's different. The way the grill and the fenders and the hood, the grill's part of the hood and the fenders swoop in.
They were so different.
So different. It was almost like what you said the other day. What'd you say there? Like what?
Looked like a tractor trailer fronted like a Mack truck or something.
Yeah, dude. It had that cool, like, I got a real truck.
The grill comes up with the hood.
Yes.
Should be...
I was just like blown away with how cool they are. And so then, I've always wanted them just because of that. So then when I saw this one for so cheap, I was like, it's a no-brainer.
They are cool trucks. I've always liked them.
Yeah.
I mean, especially when they came out in 94, it's like, man, that's so much different looking than the regular truck.
Game changer. And then to know that this is a truck, that Walker Texas Ranger, that show made this truck even cooler, I think.
Oh, yeah.
The whole generation of us guys who grew up wearing our cowboy hats and watching Walker and thinking we were Walker, or you Trivet, or you Gage. Like, it was just a cool, different show.
So what do you guys think? What's y'all's experience with these Dodge, second-gen Dodges?
Second-gen.
Do you guys like them, or?
Like, Dodge is on their 5th gen, by the way. 5th gen of a truck. Ford's on their, like, 15th gen. Just to put it in perspective.
They don't change. They're not one for change like myself. Huh?
No. We're going to service this transmission, and we're going to replace that high temp sensor, right, Landon?
Yeah, I'm going to open it out and make sure that's what it is, but I'm going to get in there and dig into it, see what's up with it. So.
And we got a new filter for it, so it'll have a new trans filter and new trans fluid.
Yep. I was always taught, if it's got a gasket, there's no need for silicone.
Well, I guess the silicone will hold it, so that's it. Maybe not. It definitely has both.
Oh, yeah.
Jack wagons. It does look good. I mean, there's really, I mean, it doesn't smell burnt up. There's no metal.
Yeah, that's a good thing. But I mean, like I said, it looks like a newer reman.
Reman. So what we're guesstimating is that they probably had this transmission remanned, right? And then the flywheel got damaged, and they were basically to the point of no return with it.
Yeah, correct.
They exhausted, and they were just like, we're done, and they got rid of it.
I think it was running pretty bad.
And they had already put 2 sensors in it, and the one they had in it was damaged.
Right, and it had that transmission code for the third gear solenoid. Hey, Mr. Randy.
All right, guys, so we got it all back together. We got to test this sensor. We believe this sensor right here, which is the temp sensor. So you have to take that whole...
The whole plate. Well, see this plate right
here
is attached to that. So.
Yep. That stresses me out every time I watch a bolt fall in that pan. It? But you're like, yeah, it won't go in there. And I'm like, till it does. Oh, I see what you're saying. What happens now? Oh, boy.
And that comes out. New one goes in. That's all there is, man.
Easy enough. What if we get this all back together and we start this truck and the thing still runs rough?
Then
we just sell it? The video is us saying, well, guys,
we tried real hard.
We did our best. Maybe next week.
This is the filter.
For the training?
Yeah.
So it's going to have a training service.
It is, man.
Let's go. Which, I don't even think it needed the training service, to be honest with you.
No, man, it looks so good in there.
Yeah, and it smells like, it literally, I would think they just replaced this transmission and they still couldn't get it working.
Yeah. And
they were disgruntled.
Yep. All right, we got everything wrapped up. Got the pan all sealed up. Old plugs in, put a new filter on it. Let's set this thing down, put some fluids in it, and... All
right, guys, so we got the bumper. We're gonna take that off and take that bumper cover off and go from there. The bolts, they come out, but they have these bracket bolts or whatever they are, so you can just... That one's still stuck on there.
All right, let me do the other side.
Hello? We ready to take this joker off, Lando?
Yep. Sweet.
It's kind of heavy. Oh, yeah, great. Look what Heidi has, Land.
What she got?
Your roll of paper towels.
What?
And she's destroyed it. Look at this, guys. Turn around for 1 minute. 1 minute, an old Heidi dog.
How'd she get that? Oh, she grabbed it off the cart.
Yeah, she did.
Jackwagon.
Old Heidi dog. Heidi, why did you do this? She's like, I like paper towels. It tastes like chicken.
You ready?
Yeah, buddy.
Yep. Okay. Oh, that looks a lot better already. Wow. All right, let me get a...
All right, Lando, we got it on. What do you think? Are you happy with it?
That's pretty nice, man. You couldn't get one that didn't have dents in it?
Yeah, good luck. I don't know if you guys have found bumpers. The only time I've ever seen a good bumper was on that K10.
Man, let's see. He's got started now. Yeah, look, it does look a lot better. So we're waiting on parts, guys. So I guess we'll look at this.
She just wants to help, right? How you just want to help? That's all you're trying to do? Landon, whose idea was it to get a dog?
I was about to ask you the same question.
What do you think, Heidi dog? Heidi dog. Y'all want a good German Shepherd? Frito a good home? She wants to help. Look.
Oh man. All right, we're gonna. Well, we thought the parts weren't here, but they were in the van out there, so we can keep working. We're gonna go eat, but gearbox, we're gonna get it swapped out. So.
Yeah, because it was leaking. Steering gearbox right there, guys. We're gonna remove that guy. We fought this sucker yesterday. That was fun, wasn't it?
Dude, broke one Pittman arm tool trying to get it off, but so we got it.
We got 2 lines and I think 3 or 4 bolts, and then the shaft on the top, steering shaft, and that's it. Oh, yeah. There's the old one. She nasty, Landon.
Mm-hmm.
Here comes the nice new one. Because it looks smaller. I need to rotate it like that. All right, I'm on. Oh, that one is. All right, guys, so as you can see, the old one's leaking right now on the ground where it's sitting. So, no bueno, right, Lando?
That was bad, wasn't it?
Yeah, bad. New one's in, looking mighty nice. Got to hook up the 2 lines in the steering shaft. And all right, so it's all back in. I think we've knocked out of the park. We got this done. We got everything back together. I mean, this truck's getting a lot of stuff replaced, Landon.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
New flywheel, new steering gear rack, new trans filter, new trans sensor, new oil filter. Anything else?
Bumper. Guys, we might have a runner, hopefully.
Well, let's go. Runner, chicken donor.
So Ryan told me that he was more excited about this than his 6.0 that he just sold.
Yeah, well, equally excited.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, we can take that.
Yeah. Again, it goes back to that story. Like I said when I was a kid, I've always liked these trucks. And so the fact that we have one with so low miles.
That's what we told. That's what we said we were gonna do.
Yeah.
So give them the news. How many miles? You gonna go? Just go there and turn the key on. Don't crank it up. Turn the key on.
All right. Go ahead and comment below what you think the miles are before I show you. Oh gosh. I hit the button, guys. It's got no oil. Look at the miles, guys. 157,538 miles. That's some good miles, Landon.
And we had no clue when we bought it how many miles was on it.
No, because it didn't have a key.
Right. I'm used to have good miles to me is over 200,000 miles. So.
Yeah, 200,000 or more is good. We're used to 300,000. I mean, 260, 350, whatever.
Over. It's fine.
All right, Landon. So we're putting some Earl in it so we get some lubricity, right? Because no one wants to run this 150,000 mile motor with no oil in it.
Heck no.
So, and then we put tranny fluid in it, and then
You're gonna fire up.
what are the odds, guys, it runs right? Landon, what are the odds?
I feel pretty good about it.
Do you really?
Yeah.
All right. Next clip is us starting this, guys. So, what?
I think my thing just popped off the 4-wheel drive thing. You
Yep.
hear it go bing?
That's what it was?
Yeah.
All right, dude. Hold on. There's a cap here. Oh, that's an oil cap. So this is the moment, dude. If it doesn't run right, anyone that comments down below and pays us what we have in it can have it if it doesn't run right. Right, Landon? We got about 1,000 in it now with everything. So no,
Golly.
we got about 1,400. No, 1,200 in it. We got about 1,200 in it. So if it doesn't run right, pay us 1,200. You can have the truck.
Either you got good faith in our capabilities, or
We're
you're gonna say send it and I don't care.
Yeah. Did you clear the codes?
No.
All right. Just a second. All right, guys. This is a moment of truth. If it runs good, we're listing it for sale. If it runs like trash, you can buy it from us for $1,200. Right?
I wonder if something's unplugged of it. I need more fluid. Ooh, that sounds terrible, doesn't it? Still doing it.
Huh?
Still got the code, man. Special
Landon.
functions. Maybe it's off. Maybe the time is actually off now.
Oh,
No?
it's in. Where's that crank sensor one you were looking at?
Which one?
When you're looking at the crank sensor and you can see it going out of spec. Do you have to reset all the parameters?
I mean, it should already be reset, I think, but let me do it right quick. Hey, I don't know what's going on. We need to put more fluid in it.
Huh?
Something's changed because it's running, well, I don't know what that, let me go make sure all the
Hoses and all the vacuum stuff is all hooked
the
up?
RPMs is working better now. Like,
is it?
Yeah, before it was like, and now it's not doing that. Can you, never mind, I got it right here.
What are you thinking, Landon?
I'll give up. What about you?
What are you gonna do? I mean, it seems like it's the same. Where's the mass airflow sensor?
This is the map. That's the mass airflow right there.
Yeah, because it's showing a code for that, aren't it?
Uh-huh.
But
But it had, I thought I saw that one time before, but this thing's, jeez. I tell you what, man, Dodge. Well, let me go see what was going on. Let me go back in here. That could be causing this thing to run bad.
So
man.
all the trans temp lights and everything are gone, so we got the trans figured out, but something is clearly... You want to see what that code is?
This thing's running terrible, man. See what?
It's smoking too, look. Check engine light came back on. That's the same code, isn't it?
Yep.
Do we want to put one of the other ones back in it and see?
We definitely could.
That makes no sense, dude. That truck gave up the ghost like we're about to, Landon. Didn't it?
Now it almost won't even start.
No, that's really bad now.
It's almost gotten worse or something.
Yeah. Gee whiz.
Golly.
I mean, it's definitely getting worse. By the minute, it's getting worse by the minute. All right, Landon, what are you doing?
Well, we'll try this idle air control valve. I'm not getting a good ground signal to all my signals on the, the 5-volt reference, like the map sensor, the TPS. And when I unplug this idle air control valve, I get a good ground. So I'm thinking this map sensor is bad.
And you got all that from this hieroglyphics?
Well, I had that from earlier. Oh, I did go print that out, didn't I?
That's some hieroglyphics. Is this a new one on the thing there?
That's it.
Well, Landon.
So we're gonna hope for the best.
Oh gosh, that's the old one?
That's it. You want it?
I mean, if it works, I'm gonna make a necklace out of it. And rock that junk every day.
Cool, man.
Let's go.
Sounds like a good thing to do.
It makes logical sense. Because we're about at our end of this, aren't we, Landon?
Oh, hey, man. I'll tell you. It's a little frustrating when you work on something.
We dropped the transmission, Landon.
I know.
And put it back in.
Which we're not even sure we had to do that now, huh? Well, I don't know, man.
That plate was definitely bent.
Yeah.
And it was way worse before you fixed it.
Right.
They said any deviation in that plate where those holes are. So that's what that thing is reading. It's reading those holes.
Right, correct.
And so he said any deviation in that hole will cause it to lose correct signal.
Yeah, well, I think we did the right thing by changing it, for sure. I think I dropped the bolt somewhere, man.
Well, let me shut this off. I guess
Okay,
you're
that's
doing
better.
the 5-volt thing, right?
Yeah, before I didn't have, when I had this plug up, I wasn't getting a good ground.
Are you now?
Yeah. And then, but when I unplugged it, it was getting it. So that told me it was kind of this.
It's a bad wire, a bad sensor.
So let's see what happens, man.
All right, hold on. Before we do this, Lord, we know you're in charge of all things, and great or small, you bless. So we pray, Lord, that this be the situation, Lord, that if it isn't it, that you keep giving us the ability to find it. But if it is, Lord, that we honor you and praise you for it. In your son's name, amen.
Amen.
Let's go. I'm ready when you are, bro. I'm not really ready.
Well, didn't do what I thought it was going to do.
That was anticlimactic.
Yeah. Oh, can you hand me my scanner over there?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there it is.
I want to clear the codes out. It's still sucking hard, isn't it, man?
Yeah, it is.
And it's still reading 5 volt. Oh, it's not reading. Maybe it just has to relearn. I'm gonna reset all the values.
All right. You know, sometimes you can't fix it, Landon.
Gotta be, man. Can't give up. You know? Golly, this thing runs just as bad as it is.
Can you see if you got spark on all cylinders?
Not on this thing.
It's on.
Something's messing with this thing, man. Because you know how it all of a sudden it started running good?
Yeah.
Now it's just back. I don't know what to do, man.
All right, I just got back for picking my son up and going to baseball, and this thing is running amazing.
I was messing with Ryan. I was like talking about a computer, and he's like, "What, Landon?" So I was like, "Let me try it one more time." So I cranked it up. He was like, "What? What's going on,
guys?" So what was it?
I can't tell y'all.
You got to tell them.
Do you see that new part right there?
On the front of the intake.
Map sensor. All them problems.
Everything?
No. Now, guys, hey, we tell you our failures here, so.
Yeah, tell us.
But the crank sensor needed to be changed because you remember when we were revving it up, I don't know if you ever showed them that, but it was that RPM was just burp, 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 doing all over the place. I think we had several problems. Even down to that auto air control valve because it was taking the ground away. So the map sensor, yeah, it only was showing 1 volts all the time. So yeah, that was it. I'm talking about as soon as I changed that thing and think, boom. Crazy, huh?
Landon. So can we take it for a ride?
Yeah, well, yeah. We'll do it even though we got this right here going on. That's bad, man.
What is that?
Wheel bearing. Oh, you didn't see that a minute ago?
No, I saw it, but I didn't see it like that.
Yeah, that's pretty rough, man.
Is the other side like that?
Just that side.
So we got to put a wheel bearing on it?
Yeah, and it needs an O2 sensor because it keeps throwing a check engine light for O2.
So does AutoZone have a wheel
This
sensor?
thing's got a lot of problems. You see why I don't like Dodge now?
Does AutoZone or O'Reilly's have a wheel sensor? Or I mean, a wheel bearing?
No, nobody
No one has
does.
one in town? So I couldn't go get one?
You'd have to order. Unless, I mean, we can call around. So, well, they do have an oxygen sensor in town, but not a wheel bearing.
Well, we got to take it for a ride. What are we going to do?
Hey,
You guys saw that. Show them again, Landon.
hey, whoever had this truck was driving it with a wheel bearing problem. So we'll take it around the block.
Let's drop this. Let's get my car out of the way. We'll drop it down, get Heidi Dog, and go for a ride.
Okay.
And that is why Landon is a freaking genius, guys. You guys all comment about how anyone can do it, Landon can do it. That is Landon right there. Flipping, we literally got a text or a comment from one of you guys saying, you guys can fix anything. Landon can fix anything, guys. Landon.
Man, might take me a while.
Listen,
I don't.
you did it.
Can't give up, man.
No.
Isn't that thing purring like a kitten? Isn't
Dude,
it?
I can't wait to drive it.
Yeah.
I literally can't wait to drive this truck. I'm like, you know, it's like the great old Walker Texas Ranger. You better look over your shoulder because that's where the Ranger's gonna be. You know what I'm saying, Landon? We got it, dude. We got it.
Yeah, man.
Let me get out of the way.
All right, guys, we're going for a ride in this thing.
Let's go with the bad wheel bearing and all.
Yeah. Hey, we gotta get a video out, guys.
We do have to get a video out. It's not running perfect yet, I think, because that O2 sensor's bad. So it's still dropping idle a little bit here and there. But
for the most part,
it's, dude, from what it was to what it is. And every light on the dash is on.
Every light on my dash is on.
Boy, Landon, you gonna turn.
go. Yeah.
What do you think?
Other than the skip, it could be a plug wire or something too. You know.
Yeah. Guys, man, this thing fought us all week long. We're finally driving her. We still got a little few things we're gonna fix on her. But this $350 truck turned into probably the worst truck we've ever bought.
Man, I tell you what.
Is this why you don't buy Dodges, Landon?
It's definitely a reason.
Golly.
But man, from what it was,
Oh yeah,
I mean, it's idling.
it is idling. What do you think?
It's not bad.
Yeah.
I gotta put the breather back on and stuff too.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
No, look, see?
Okay. You know what you gotta give us?
Yeehaw, Bob!
As we go over the bump with the bad wheel bearing.
That actually took it pretty well.
That did do really well.
Guys, that's just a good reminder. Don't ever give up. If you're working on something, just keep on, man. You'll figure it out.
Eventually.
And we still got some stuff to do to this thing, but
Yeah.
it's come a long way from what it was. And I said it was going to be easy when we got it off the truck, didn't I?
You remember that? You said the first thing when it started right up.
All right, this is too easy, y'all.
Oh, this gonna be easy.
I said this is too easy. It started right up. So just because they started up doesn't mean there's not some serious gremlins and
Yeah, some other existing garbage that you
Yeah.
gotta fight.
we got power steering now,
Hey, that's cool.
and it's not leaking. So
Awesome. So this truck, once we do resolve all the issues, it will be for sale. Obviously, it's not finished this week, so it won't be for sale at this week. But if you are interested, drop us a comment down below because it is for sale. What are we thinking on price?
don't know yet.
You'll see it in the listing.
To be determined. It actually rides pretty good.
It does ride really good.
Yeah.
Like that's actually the one thing it has going for it.
Oh
is
man,
its ride quality.
yeah.